energy. Let it rain on me.
They'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. They run it once more with Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. into the secondary again. And he's going to take this all the way home. Aaron Jones, touchdown Vikings. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. 18 yards on the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he will score. Aaron Jones, touchdown Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor! Jonathan Taylor! And he is gone! 70 yards! Touchdown, Indianapolis! Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. So some of these third and medium, third and long situations, it's the perfect time. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Third down coming up.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make a play. Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Smith. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll go down back at the 4. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Jones. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the right side. This is Jones. And a good run there on 2nd down. They'll pick up 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Running left, it's Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
What we're seeing here in this 1st half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but This time, the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, it's Jones. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
A short one taken by Hawkinson.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They look to run with Jones. And he'll go down. Back at the 4. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They send the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Second down throw for Richardson. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Throwing is Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run here with Sermon. That's a gain of 15. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Richardson to throw here on foot. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Richardson. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. This is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's McCarthy. Taking off.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are. Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. In motion, it's Jefferson. A run. It's Jones. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Richardson. Now a screen set up for Edmonds. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
They'll stick to the ground. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground, this is Hunt. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Pittman.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. And he will score. Game on. Chase Edmonds. Touchdown Colts. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this complete to Trent Sherfield. Down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Now Jones. And he'll take this down to about the 15. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This guy Latu, Mike, I'll tell you what, I really liked him coming out of the draft this past year. He was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, first-team All-American with 13 sacks. And Gus Bradley, he wants a guy that can go after the quarterback so he can play his zones. He doesn't have to always bring the extra pressure. And with Latu, I think he gets just that guy.
On third down, here's Jones. And he will score again. Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. Offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 4th down.
A 51-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Flacco. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.